I find it interesting that in school the work that taught me the most about storytelling is by what some have called a controversial author, and others have considered the most hated novelist in Britain, or by what she herself has said.
I was very severely criticised for Aftermath. I had a very intense experience of disapproval, I suppose, public disapproval.
Outline by Rachel Cusk is one of the strangest books that I've ever read. In fact, Cusk has this to say about it.
Once I had established the form, because Outline is a new form for me, but I think it's also, I tried to, break a little bit of new ground, which in any writing project is the important thing.
And from a storytelling perspective, Outline is somewhat unique. Generally speaking, stories can be placed on a linear graph. A story is considered character-driven when the story focuses on the internal changes of the characters, and those changes then affect the plot. Plot-driven, on the other hand, is when a larger emphasis is placed on the goals of the story. Think of your generic rom-com. Boy meets girl, boy dates girl, boy loses girl, boy apologizes, and boy gets girl back. That plot happens over and over again with slight variation, regardless of who the boy or girl is. It's formulaic. What Outline does is forego the linear graph altogether and move storytelling onto a triangular graph. Outline focuses heavily on theme, and Cusk curates her information and scenes so that they fit her theme. The narrator of the book is a woman fresh off of a divorce, teaching a writing class in Greece, but her name appears all of one time. Cusk has essentially removed character from the story.
How you come to know her is by everything she looks at being very described. So although she doesn't describe herself, and nobody else ever describes her either, you come to kind of see what she is through looking at what she's looking at. So I'll just...
Most of the story takes place within dialogue, or indirect dialogue, and time is only omitted at the chapter breaks. Condensed time allows Cusk to pull together a story, but in order to achieve her theme, she forgoes the traditional story arc altogether. The theme of Outline, in my opinion, is stated near the end of the book. Ellipsis, to hide behind silence.
I mean, what I felt when I did, I knew I had done a sentence right when there was lots of silence around the thing I'd written, and that was really what I wanted, was to create a big unstated hinterland around the small thing that was stated, because the thing that
This is the reason the narrator is so removed from the story. She is hiding behind her silence, and the scenes Cusk chooses represent this to the fullest extent possible. The important takeaway from this book is that storytelling doesn't have to be limited to character or plot-driven stories. Rather, every work of fiction is uniquely placed within the triangle created by plot, character, and theme. So this is kind of a new subject matter for me. I usually try to stick to movies or television, generally things that have footage, because this is a video essay and it relies so heavily on footage. But I felt like I personally learned so much from this book about storytelling that I couldn't help but share it. So I hope you enjoyed it.